Okay, hi, it's Michael here from Custom Bike Fit. Today I'm going to do a video about a product or a new piece that has made using a product from Profile Design, a front hydration system, really easy to fit. There's some drawbacks with this Aeria HSF hydration system, which I'm going to go through, that Profile Design have addressed. They've come out with a really smart fix. Before I get into the nuts and bolts of this solution, if you like, I just wanted to say thank you for some of the comments that I received yesterday on my video. Yeah, it made me feel really good, so thank you. And if you don't know the video I'm talking about, I might do a link to it in this video if I can work out how to do that. Anyway, so this is the Profile Design HSF Aeria front hydration system, and it's one of the front hydration systems that I'm a big fan of. And the reason being, number one, it's a nice big reservoir. It holds almost a litre of fluid. Number two, the straw actually snaps back into place. So rather than having a straw that sits up in your face all the time, it's really easy just to drop it down and it's nice and aerodynamic. When you fit these to the front of your bike and you rack the bike, there's a lot of, and Profile Design are guilty of this with some of their other hydration systems, and there's a lot out in the market. When you put them on a tilt, all the liquid falls out. That's not the case with this one here. Okay, so yeah, front hydration system. Basically fits on the front of your bike. The stem fits in here and it locks onto the front of your bike. You kind of got this fairing, I guess you could call it. What it does, it actually tidies up the front of the bike. And there have been tests done it. This hydration system actually makes the bike faster by reducing drag. Now, the problem has always been, I mean, this isn't cheap. In Australian dollars, and this is round numbers, and it's moving all the time because the exchange rate is moving so quickly. But the Australian dollar is quite weak at the moment, but say 250 Australian dollars. The stem that you needed to use to fit into this system here, and I'll go into some more detail and do some close-ups. These again were around $250, and there are only two lengths available. So this is a 100mm stem, and that is the other option. It's a 70mm stem. So that's a drawback. Number one, we can only use two different length stems. So 70mm minus 17. The minus 17 is important. So it's a minus 17 angle, drops down at the front. The 100mm stem weighs 436 grams. It's been over-engineered. Whereas, an equivalent standard stem, so this is a Profile Design 100mm minus 17 degree stem, just a standard stem, is 162 grams. About 250 bucks, $90 or $93. So it's almost a third of the price and a third of the weight, right? Having a standard stem. And rather than, I've only got two options here. I've got a 70mm and I've got a 100mm. If you're using a minus 17, so Profile Design, they call it a 0.17 stem. Let's say that 70 is the shortest that we can use with this hydration system. We've got the options of 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. That's 7 lengths versus 2. So we've got more options. We're saving a lot of money and we're saving a lot of weight. And what Profile Design have done is they've created a new faceplate. I reckon you could put this onto another minus 17 degree stem, but let's just keep it in the Profile Design family. And I'll give you some close-ups of this. So they've created a faceplate that you can then take this clip, and this is the real smart piece, or the piece that you need, because it fits on the bottom of the stem. Right? And that's what allows you to clip in and lock in to this system here. Now, they've created this faceplate which will take this clip, and you can lock that clip on. You attach it to a standard minus 17 degree stem, and bang, you can lock this in here. So I'll give you some close-ups of this. Again, a lot more options, a lot less cost. Faceplate, around, so this is again Australian dollars, 250, probably can't avoid that, or close to 250, 50, and then you need a standard stem about $90. All right, I'll give you some close-ups of this. Okay, so just go through these individual components. This is the Aeria HSF or HSF Aeria hydration system from Profile Design. Okay, they're about let's say $250, maybe a little bit less. I'll do something on the price of those, I'm sure. These are the Aeria Ultimate stems. You know, 70mm, 100mm, very heavy. Again, around the $250 mark, $245. These are current prices. The Australian dollar is weakening, so who knows. But again, you don't need those stems anymore. Glad I've got two. All you need is a standard Profile Design minus, so they call it a 0.17 stem, come in a number of different lengths from 60 to 130mm, but I would stick with, I'd say safely that the 70mm is obviously going to work to fit the hydration system, but all the way up to 130. And then this is this faceplate, alright, and I've actually attached the clip to the faceplate. So we just take the faceplate off the standard stem, we fit this one instead, and now we can fit this to a bike just using a standard stem, and we can get that hydration system on. Okay, so I've just run the numbers on those parts, and I'm happy to put together a special if anyone's interested. So the Aeria HSF front hydration system, a Profile Design minus 17 degree stem of your choosing, and the faceplate and clip for $295. So that's for the whole lot. These retail for around $250 and $90 and $50. So if anyone's interested, just send me through an email, setup@custombikefit.com, and we can get working on this for you. Just have a chat about what's the most appropriate length stem, and there'll be a small freight charge, of course, but again, if somebody's interested or anyone's interested, just drop me a line. Thank you.